Hey everyone, this is Armijo, ChattermioCoaching.com. Just a beautiful day again today. Chilly outside, freezing, everything was frozen. So today I wanted to talk about this feeling of being alone, like we're kind of on our own. And a lot of people that sense this are usually the more people that are in tuned with the universe around them. So they may be more geared towards nature or just aligned with people's emotions, energies, that sort of thing. So we're looking at the empaths. We're looking at these light workers that are kind of occupying the planet right now. And as we see as this lockdown continues and continues and continues and continues, we're on this whole carrot on a stick. Oh yeah, we're gonna have this soon. You can come out of lockdown. Oh yeah, you can take off your mask soon and come out of lockdown. However, those of us that are aware know that that's not the case, right? This is something bigger than us. So anyway, just kind of getting back on track, like a lot of us that are going through this, and I felt this right at the beginning, towards the middle of it as well. But as we transition to this new planet, obviously the old ways are going away. We're not going to see them come back again. And we're going to be in a place that is much different, a world that's much different looking than it was prior to all this, right? So we're going to see businesses shut down, all the things that we used to love doing, going out, spending time with friends. It's going to be limited. And unfortunately, as we go through our awakening, when we come to look at ourselves, within ourselves, and the power and the magic that we have within ourselves, we tend to feel alone. And so this is kind of the process, right? We feel alone because what happens is we're thinking a lot differently than the outside world, the outside people. So those people are still stuck to their television, still stuck in that 3D realm where they're constantly looking at the news and it's telling them that, this bad thing is happening after that bad thing and the world is ending and, everybody is at risk of being sick and dying. And when we look at all these things from a different perspective, from that awoken perspective, and the media has been hopping on this awoken thing or this awake type of personality, right? They want to make a mockery of it because it's easier than to have more people awake. Now, as we look at that from this new perspective, as we look at that knowing that we have all the power within ourselves and understanding that this universe, this world was not meant to go in the direction that it was going for so many years. When we start looking at it from that perspective, all these things become really dumb, for lack of a better word, right? So we start looking at all the things we used to love to do. Let's go out and let's drink here. We're going to have dinner here. We're going to, we got to watch this movie. We got to do this and this and this. Yes, it was fun. Yes, it was a distraction from our daily lives. But now what's happening is you might feel alone because everybody else is still on their old programming to where they're getting home, they're watching the news, they want to discuss politics, they want to discuss all these bad things happening in this planet. They want to talk about it because it reinforces their normal behavior, whereas you don't think like that anymore. You don't think about these things being negative. You don't think about politics because it doesn't matter. And you don't think about these things that we once put so much stock and energy to. And so once we break away from that, we tend to feel isolated. We tend to feel a little bit alone in our skin because here we are transversing this new reality and everybody else is still back in the old ways of thinking, right? They're still back in the old ways of, hopefully when I get this vaccine, I can go back to work and things are going to work just like they were before. But when in reality, things are never going back to what they were before. We are in a permanent change right now. This planet is transferring to the next density. So this is a little bit out there, but if you've ever read Book of Ra or studied any of Dolores Cannon's work, then you understand that we progress in life. And this is part of our being as humans. The reason that we're here on this planet is to progress. Now, as we understand this and as we look and versus this pandemic and this lockdown and all this, this is our time to really get within ourselves. And as we do this, that feeling of loneliness, of isolation, of just kind of being on our own little island can increase. And so we need to be aware that as this happens, there are millions of other people going through the same thing. There are millions of other people that are right now looking within themselves. They're awakening their inner being, and they're really connecting more with the planet, with our Mother Earth, and less with all the old ways of doing things. A, because we have no choice. B, because this is the time on the planet that we are meant to be doing this. And so all this turmoil, all this chaos, all these things that are happening right now on the planet, this is meant to be. And it's meant to be just like it's happening. Now, what we have to understand is as we feel this loneliness, and if we feel like we can't reach out, I'm telling you right now, you can reach out to me. Just reach out. I'm here to talk, to chat, whatever. But you're not alone. Okay? So we are transversing this with millions of other beings just like us. And some of them we can't even see. You know, there are guardian angels, our spirit guides, our higher beings, higher powers. And so we are not alone. You are not alone. Okay? And so as you feel this pang of loneliness and isolation, this twinge of it's almost like we're just kind of left behind, when all actuality what's happening is we are shedding our old skin, these old belief patterns, these old ways of thinking, and we are moving forward to a much better, much higher frequency and vibration based earth, based planet, based universe. And so those who are not able to grasp this concept, they'll be stuck in the old ways. They're going to be left behind, and it's not going to be a pretty picture. So just understand that feeling of loneliness and isolation, that's okay, because you're moving forward. You're progressing to something better, more beautiful, more abundant, and more equal for all beings here. And so you're going to see, as you go through this process, this awakening process, and this isolation, you're going to see yourself start to bloom, right? So the great analogy that we hear a lot when we discuss this is that of the caterpillar. You know, it goes into this cocoon state, which is kind of where we are right now. And we're trying to figure ourselves out so we can emerge anew to be something better than we were before, and to live a better and more fulfilled and joyful life than we had previously. So this feeling of isolation, it will pass, and understand that there are those of us out there that are here for you. And so if you do have that feeling of loneliness, isolation, just being left on your own devices, reach out to us through the videos. Just know that people commenting below are in that same boat. There are a lot of awakened people watching this right now. There are a lot of awakened people that are just looking to share their knowledge and their experience with you, and to listen to your experience, understand why you may feel the way you do. Okay, so you're not alone. We are here with you, and we are transversing this together. And so this is a really, really incredible time to be here on this planet. And it's hard to see that through all the muck and craziness. But in order to get to that beautiful part, we have to deal with all the dark stuff that we have buried for so long. Okay, so we'll discuss that on another video. This is Armijo, ChatArmijoCoaching.com. You're not alone. Also, check out the book, Wake Up and Recalibrate by Armijo. It's available on Amazon, also Kindle version, and it helps keep me supported so I can keep doing these videos for you and keep moving forward. I thank you for watching, and I will see you on the next one. Hit that like and subscribe button, and have a good day.